Welcome everyone to a special episode of my channel. Today, we're diving into stories of hope and resilience, real-life journeys that prove the human spirit can overcome anything. We'll meet incredible seniors who faced the challenge of a stroke and refused to let it define them. Their stories are about courage, determination, and the strength that comes from within. So open your hearts, get ready to be moved, and stick around for lessons that can inspire us all. Let's get started. Let's turn our attention to Mary, a truly remarkable woman whose life story is one of dedication, passion, and unwavering spirit. She was a beloved teacher for over 40 years, a career dedicated to nurturing young minds and shaping future generations. More than just imparting knowledge, her passion was shaping young minds and inspiring curiosity, igniting a lifelong love of learning in countless students. She believed in the power of education to transform lives. Even after retirement, Mary stayed active. She simply couldn't sit still. She enjoyed book clubs, diving into new stories and engaging in lively discussions, volunteering her time and energy to various causes she cared about, and gardening, finding solace and joy in nurturing life from the earth. She thrived on independence and purpose, embracing each day with enthusiasm and a zest for life. She was a pillar of strength and a source of inspiration to those around her. Then, one ordinary morning, as she was starting her day, a stroke changed everything, altering the course of her life in an instant. Suddenly, she struggled to speak. The words she had so readily used to educate and inspire now caught in her throat. Simple movements became a challenge. To move and do the simplest things, tasks that were once effortless, now required immense concentration and effort. The hospital days were a blur, filled with tests, procedures, and the sterile environment of medical care. The future felt uncertain, shrouded in doubt and anxiety about what lay ahead. And frustration set in, a deep sense of helplessness and anger at the sudden loss of her abilities. How could a woman of words, a communicator, a teacher, lose her voice? It seemed an unbearable irony, but Mary was a teacher at heart and her spirit remained unbroken. And teachers don't give up, they persevere, they adapt, and they find new ways to inspire. She remembered the encouragement she gave her students, the pep talks, the unwavering belief in their potential. "You can do it," she would tell them, instilling confidence and determination. Now, it was her turn to believe in herself, to draw upon that same inner strength and apply it to her own recovery. With her family and friends cheering her on, providing unwavering support and love, Mary faced therapy like a new lesson plan, approaching each session with the same dedication and enthusiasm she once brought to her classroom. Physical, speech, and occupational therapy, a comprehensive approach to regaining her lost abilities. This became her daily curriculum, a rigorous schedule of exercises and activities designed to rebuild her strength and skills. Every small victory, no matter how seemingly insignificant, a word spoken clearly, a hand moved with purpose, a step taken with confidence, was celebrated as a major milestone, a testament to her hard work and determination. Progress was slow, a gradual and often frustrating process, but Mary understood the value of tiny steps, knowing that each small achievement contributed to her overall recovery. She started writing again, determined to reclaim her ability to communicate through the written word. First her name, painstakingly practicing each letter until she could write it with some semblance of her former ease, then sentences, gradually building her vocabulary and sentence structure, and even shared motivational tips, drawing upon her years of experience as an educator to inspire those around her. She even shared these with her therapists, offering words of encouragement and wisdom to the very people helping her recover. Mary's journey wasn't just about recovery. It was about something far more profound. It was about rediscovering her strength and purpose, finding new meaning in life after a devastating setback. She showed us that resilience isn't about never falling. It's an inevitable part of life. It's about rising, learning from our experiences, and teaching others by example, inspiring them to overcome their own challenges. Mary's story is a lesson in courage, perseverance, and the enduring power of the human spirit for us all. Now let's talk about John, a man whose story embodies resilience and the unwavering human spirit. He was a strong, independent man who dedicated his life to building a comfortable home and future for his family. He cherished his freedom, valuing every moment of autonomy and self-reliance. Retirement was his well-deserved reward, a time to finally pursue his passions and enjoy the fruits of his labor. Golf under the warm sun became a regular pleasure. Grandkids filled his days with laughter and youthful energy, and countless hours spent in his workshop, crafting and creating, were his sanctuary. But a sudden, unexpected stroke cruelly robbed him of his independence, leaving him helpless and vulnerable. His future, once so bright and full of promise, suddenly became clouded with uncertainty and fear. The road ahead seemed daunting and unclear. The hardest part, the most devastating blow. It was losing his cherished independence and the very identity he had carefully cultivated over a lifetime. The ability to care for himself, to move freely, was gone. Yet amidst the darkness, John's family became his unwavering lifeline, a beacon of hope in his despair. His devoted wife selflessly learned his complex exercises, becoming his personal therapist and unwavering support system. His adoring grandkids cheered him on with infectious enthusiasm, their innocent belief in him fueling his determination, and together, as a united front, they refused to let him succumb to despair or give up on his recovery. Deep within his heart, John made a solemn promise to himself and his family. He would defy the odds, he would fight with every fiber of his being, and he would walk again. The road to recovery through rehab was grueling and arduous, pushing him to his absolute limits. Every movement, every stretch, every lift was a monumental struggle against his weakened body. And every step he took was a hard-fought battle against pain and frustration. But with his family's unwavering support, their constant encouragement echoing in his ears, John relentlessly pushed through the pain, refusing to let it break his spirit or diminish his resolve. He celebrated every small victory, no matter how insignificant it seemed to others. Wiggling his toes, regaining his balance, standing tall for a fleeting moment, each milestone was a testament to his unwavering commitment. And finally, taking that first shaky, tentative step forward. The walker, once a symbol of his dependence, gradually transformed into a cane, a sign of his growing strength. And then, one unforgettable day, a day etched forever in his memory and the hearts of his loved ones, John, with tears of joy streaming down his face, walked unaided across his living room. It wasn't far, perhaps only a few feet, but it was a marathon of courage, a testament to the power of the human spirit. Through his journey, John learned that true strength isn't solely physical prowess. It's found in the unwavering love of family, the unyielding determination to overcome adversity, and the indomitable will to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems impossible. He walked tall, not just physically but in spirit, and his story reminds us that we too can find the strength to overcome our own challenges, and so can we. Meet Linda, a woman whose life was a testament to the power of positivity. A vibrant, joyful spirit, always ready with a smile and a kind word for everyone she met. Her energy was infectious, and she had a knack for making even the most mundane moments feel special. Who loved to dance and light up every room? Dancing wasn't just a hobby for Linda. It was an expression of her soul, a way to connect with others and celebrate life. A stroke during a Zumba class, a sudden and unexpected event, turned her world upside down, shattering her sense of normalcy and independence. The vibrant life she knew seemed to slip away in an instant, leaving her frustrated and lost. The road to recovery seemed daunting, filled with uncertainty and challenges she never anticipated. Rehab felt endless, a monotonous cycle of exercises and therapies that seemed to yield little progress, and her trademark positivity faded. The spark that once defined her began to dim, replaced by feelings of discouragement and despair. Then one day, during a routine therapy session, her therapist, noticing her dwindling spirit, asked about her love for dancing. It was a simple question, but it held the key to unlocking Linda's inner strength. That conversation sparked something in Linda, a flicker of hope, a reminder of who she was before the stroke. She realized rehab could be her new dance, a different kind of rhythm, a new set of steps to master, with new steps and rhythms. Each movement, each exercise became a part of her new choreography. From that moment, a shift occurred. Linda approached therapy with renewed energy, a sense of purpose she hadn't felt since the stroke, treating each exercise as a dance move. The leg lifts became graceful extensions, the stretches became fluid poses, her progress accelerated. The power of her positive mindset began to work wonders. Her body responded to her positive mindset. The connection between mind and body became undeniable. She encouraged others, sharing her newfound perspective and inspiring them to find their own dance within their recovery, brought laughter to the gym, transforming the atmosphere from one of struggle to one of hope and camaraderie, and even added dance moves to her exercises, much to the amusement and delight of her fellow patients and therapists. Linda's breakthrough reminds us, attitude matters. It's the compass that guides us through the storm, the fuel that powers our resilience. When you find joy in the challenge, when you embrace the process with a positive spirit, recovery becomes a celebration. Each milestone, no matter how small, is a victory to be savored. She proved that even when the music changes, even when life throws unexpected obstacles in your path, you can still choose to dance. You can still find joy, purpose, and connection, even in the face of adversity. Robert was a quiet, independent man who valued routine and solitude. After his stroke, isolation became overwhelming and recovery felt lonely. His therapist suggested a stroke support group, but Robert was hesitant. Eventually, he attended, just to listen. Hearing others share their struggles and victories, Robert realized he wasn't alone. Week by week, he opened up, found empathy, and learned new strategies. The group became a cornerstone of his recovery. He gave and received support, and even used his problem-solving skills to help others. Robert discovered that healing isn't just physical, it's emotional and social too. Sometimes the greatest strength comes from connecting with others who truly understand. Robert's story shows us the power of community in overcoming adversity. Finally, meet Gloria, a grandmother whose wisdom and warmth held her family together. Her stroke was a shock, forcing her to accept help and face new challenges. Gloria tackled recovery with quiet determination, drawing on a lifetime of resilience. She realized that hope was her superpower, the anchor that kept her moving forward. Gloria's advice: never lose hope. It's the light that guides you through the darkest days. Recovery is a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate small victories, be patient, and let others help you. She reminds us to focus on what we can do, find joy in little things, and believe in our own strength. Gloria's journey is a testament to the enduring power of hope and persistence. Her message: even after the storm, the sun will shine again. Hold on to hope, keep fighting, and know you're not alone. There you have it, a glimpse into their lives. 5 incredible stories, each a testament to the human spirit. Of courage, unwavering in the face of adversity, resilience, a quality that defines these remarkable individuals. And hope. Recovery is possible, no matter your age or the obstacles you face. If you or someone you know is struggling, remember these stories and never give up. Share this video to spread hope and inspiration. Subscribe to my channel for more uplifting stories. Thank you for watching. Keep fighting, keep believing, and keep shining your light. We'll see you next time.